All right, everyone, we know what you're thinking. Another GTA 6 leaks video? Haven't we heard it all before? You're not wrong. The 2022 leaks have been dissected 1,000 times over, and honestly, we're as tired of being repetitive as you are of hearing it. So consider this our definitive and final deep dive into the 2022 Grand Theft Auto 6 leak. We're cutting through the noise, skipping the well-trodden ground, and focusing only on the most interesting, under-discussed details and what they truly mean for the game. We're talking fresh insights into collectibles, the diverse animal kingdom, new and returning vehicles, and even a look at the infamous Python code that hints at the game's core aesthetic. But that's not all. For those of you sticking with us till the very end, we have something completely new. A tease of a 2025 leak. A picture reportedly from Rockstar's San Diego studio, showing a debugging image of Lucia. You won't want to miss that. Let's get into it. The leaked document reveals that Rockstar is significantly stepping up the animal kingdom in GTA 6, moving far beyond simple background dressing. We can expect to see a diverse array of wildlife that interacts with the environment and potentially with the player. The most explicitly mentioned animals include snakes, specifically pythons. Given the Florida-inspired setting, this makes perfect sense for the Everglades-like areas. Seagulls, a staple for coastal areas like Vice City. Skunks, adding to the natural fauna. Raccoons are particularly interesting, as the leaks include specific events that suggest dynamic behaviors. We're talking about seeing them rummaging through trash cans and even stealing food bags. This isn't just ambient detail, it implies interactive scenarios. Alligators and boars are mentioned in the events list, strongly indicating their presence, likely in the swampy and wilderness regions. Other observed or hinted at birds and small creatures include wading birds, squirrels, southern leopard frogs, vultures, crayfish, and lizards, specifically on a Grass Rivers placard. An opossum is also listed with an event called Possum, Port Gellhorn. But perhaps the most intriguing detail is the mention of a skunk ape. On a Grass Rivers wildlife placard, there's a silhouette of a bipedal creature, seemingly a werewolf with a question mark on it. The document notes it's unknown whether this is the skunk ape or an additional mythical creature, but a new alpha werewolf symbol was also seen in one of the clips. This strongly hints at some fascinating, potentially cryptid-related lore or side activities in the game, perhaps in the more remote or swampy regions. Finally, while not explicitly confirmed via detailed events like the raccoons, the document also lists horses, cows, deer, and bucks as possible animals, suggesting a rich and varied ecosystem beyond the urban sprawl. Next up, let's talk about the incredible detail and variety hinted at for vehicles and transportation in GTA 6, pulling directly from the leaked analysis. The leaks showcase a wide array of vehicles, including both familiar faces from GTA 5 and entirely new models designed specifically for VI. While it's noted that some GTA 5 assets are placeholders and might be swapped out, the confirmed new vehicles are particularly exciting. We're talking about real-world inspirations like a Cadillac DeVille D'Elegance, a Chrysler LeBaron wagon from the 80s, and even a modern Toyota Camry. Beyond everyday cars, there's an excavator, a Russian tow truck, and a hovercraft airboat. More contemporary vehicle designs inspired by cars like the Chevrolet Sonic hatchback, Honda Accord, Ford Explorer, and Subaru Forester suggest a modern setting with a diverse carscape. Intriguingly, there are also new in-game model names like the Declasse Mamba GT, Transgressor, and Vapid Riata Classic. The mention of a Sandcar event points to specialized off-road vehicles like dune buggies, and an ATV event confirms these all-terrain vehicles will be present, possibly in residential areas of Port Gellhorn. Beyond just the models, the leaks detail significant improvements to vehicle mechanics. We see improved vehicle damage and handling. Crashes are more impactful, with parts like fenders splitting and hoods bending realistically, and even spark particles upon impact. The car handling itself feels heavier than in GTA 5, suggesting a more grounded driving experience. Car interiors are also getting a major upgrade, now featuring working GPS waypoints in the dashboard while in first-person view. And in a subtle but immersive detail, Lucia can be seen entering a vehicle directly into the passenger seat, implying this is now an option, not just for AI. The act of vehicle theft, a GTA staple, appears to be more intricate. An advanced hijack cars system is in place, with items like an immobilizer bypass for luxury vehicles and Slim Jim for older cars, indicating a tiered difficulty for stealing different types of vehicles. Events like Steal Car Fail even suggest that carjacking isn't always a guaranteed success. For public transportation, the Metro Mover is clearly visible in clips, suggesting a functional transit line within Vice City. And while possibly leftover rage elements from Red Dead Redemption 2, the debug menu showed input horse exit, potentially hinting at horses, though this is less certain. Lastly, an air hurler twin-engine jet with a tweaked livery from GTA 5 is seen, based on real-world Boeing and Airbus models. The world of GTA 6 transportation is clearly going to be rich with options and nuanced mechanics. This might sound a bit technical, but it's one of the most direct and undeniable pieces of information from the 2022 leaks, despite often going unnoticed. The Python code, specifically GTA 6 menu.py, wasn't part of the game's core engine, but rather related to its menu system. What's truly significant here is a single line that acts as a definitive stylistic guide. The comment, "Het Americas" is purple background with white text. This isn't speculation, it's a direct instruction within the code, and it's immediately followed by the actual implementation. Menu color, Het 1080, white. The hex code, number 8080, translates to a distinct, deep purple. This explicitly tells us that one of the main color schemes for the GTA 6 menu, at least for the Americas project, which is also explicitly mentioned as a key equals Americas in the code, will be purple with white text. It's a foundational detail, offering a concrete glimpse into the game's visual identity straight from the development files. It implies a sleek, modern, and perhaps even somewhat bold aesthetic for the game's interface. This small snippet of code provided a direct, undeniable confirmation of a visual design choice, something less subjective than interpreting gameplay footage. The leaks hint at some truly interesting and potentially narrative-rich collectible elements in GTA 6, moving beyond the simple Find All X tropes. One notable example is Wyman car parts. In a leaked clip, a developer is seen placing a cardboard box on the ground that has a circle icon on it, indicating it's lootable. The debug text on this box clearly states Collectibles car parts, but more specifically, it mentions Wyman car parts box generic used. This strongly suggests that players will be collecting specific car parts, likely for a character named Wyman. The document speculates this could be related to a quest line or even a crafting system, given that the boxes have the Classique logo on them, giving both Wyman and Jason a mutual interest in classic cars. This could also tie into an event called PG Car Fence, hinting at a place to sell or utilize these parts. Another intriguing collectible is collectible hats. In a video featuring Jason in an apartment, a developer is interacting with a hat, and the debug text identifies it as an ambient collectible hat. This implies that articles of clothing, specifically hats, might be collectible items that contribute to an ambient feature of the game. The fact that Jason is seen wearing multiple hats across different leaked clips further supports the idea of a deeper customization or collection system for apparel. These details suggest that collectibles in GTA 6 won't just be tick-box activities, but could be integrated into the world and character development through specific missions, relationships, or customization options. They add another layer of depth to the open-world activities. And that brings us to the end of our deep dive into the 2022 GTA 6 leaks. We hope this final focused analysis has shed some new light on what Rockstar is building, from the intricate collectible systems and living, breathing animal world to the advanced vehicle mechanics and that bold purple and white menu aesthetic confirmed by the Python code. This isn't just about graphics and gameplay, it's about the incredibly detailed world Rockstar is crafting. Now, as promised, for those of you who've stayed with us, we have a quick but intriguing glimpse into what's next. A picture, purportedly leaked on January 1st, 2025, from Rockstar's San Diego studio. It's a debugging image of Lucia. This suggests ongoing character development and testing, even years after the initial major leak. While details are scarce, it's a powerful reminder that GTA 6 continues to evolve behind closed doors, pushing boundaries in every aspect. That's it for the 2022 leaks. Thank you for watching and stay tuned for legitimate news and future developments on Grand Theft Auto 6.